Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. This is going to be day 8, putting a 289 in a 73 Comet. It was on the engine stand. Got it off the engine stand now. It's hanging from the ceiling, being supported by some wood structure here. And the timing chain cover is off. I've been looking for a water leak. Haven't found it. All I can do now is put it back together and put some water in the cooling system, pressure test it, because it could have a cracked block. This should be fun. Not. Okay, it's about an hour later and I figured out how I'm going to do this. I got radiator hoses looped here. I have 2 heater hoses. One I'm going to put air in. I have my air pressure regulator on the wall set for 15 to 20 psi. I'm going to fill this thing with water. And once it's full, I'm going to cap this. You've got a plug here ready and a clamp on there. Pressurize it. And I'm going to wait and see if any water comes out of the drain plug, because this drain plug has been out of here for a couple days. There's nothing in here. I'm going to wait and see. If the block or heads or something's leaking water into the oil, it's eventually going to come out there. So let me fill this thing up with water and pressurize it. How many times when you work on an engine do you need a step ladder to do it? The engine's up high and I want to make real sure that the entire thing is full of water. So I'm going to get these hoses up high, put water in here until it comes out there at the intake. The heads, the block, water pump, everything is totally full of water. Alright, I'm triple sure that everything's full of water. Open the regulator to let the air go through. Pressurize the system. And now I wait. It's leaking. There's water coming out of the drain plug. That means that there's a crack in the head or the block or something somewhere. Bad news. Pressure test has been going for about 12 hours. And now it's got a mixture of water and a little bit of oil that would float on top. My guess is the oil is there because the water was running down the inside of the block and kind of collecting it. I'm going to see, we are at 6 ounces. There's 6 ounces of water so far that have come out of the block in 12 hours. And I'm going to go turn the air pressure up to like 30. But I did get a call from the owner. He said, go ahead and pull the oil pan and see if I can find out where the water's coming from. Okay, oil pan is off of the engine from the back of the block. I need to see if I can get a boroscope or something up in there. See if I can find out where that water's coming from. Okay, I got my boroscope. I'm wondering if it's like filling up the valley tray where the lifters are and dripping down through one of the oil drain back holes. Because it's actively dripping. What I might need to do, pull the distributor out, and then maybe I can snake this camera in through the distributor hole and look in the lifter tray. Possibly take one of the push rods out and go down in there and look around. Okay, I'm going to pull that distributor out of there. I'm going to stand on something to do that. Turn the camera on. Okay, I have to pull a valve cover and try to go in that way. There's water dripping off the back of the block in the low spot as the engine's down. Steered me in the direction of water coming through some drain back holes. I pulled the valve cover off. There was water in here. Running back to the drain hole here. And I found multiple leaks. If you look right in there, I get my light there. The base of all those rocker studs, there's water dripping out of them. Saw it right there. There's water dripping out of the rocker studs where they go into the guide plate. So those rocker studs must go into the water passages of the head. So water is coming up through the rocker studs. So it means I have to take all 16 rockers off, all the studs out, clean that up and seal it, and then re-pressure test it. Alright, that's some good news. Found the leaks. There's probably 16 of them. I'm going to release the pressure, get the water out of there. It's a couple hours later, but I got sealer under all of the studs. I took everything out, cleaned it off, starting fluid, so there's no oil or water, and I gooed everything up with sealer. I have not adjusted the rockers yet, but I'm going to do another pressure test. I'm going to fill it with water, pressurize it, and then look at each rocker stud and see if it's leaking. I sure hope it doesn't. It's been about 20 minutes. I have it full of water. It's under like 32 or 3 pounds of pressure, and there are no leaks. No water coming out of the studs. No water dripping off the bottom of the crank or anywhere else. So it's fixed. Now I gotta put the oil pan back on and adjust all the rockers. Things are all back together now. Got all the rockers adjusted, the valve covers on, front accessories are back on, oil pan's on. It's ready. So that was another 10-hour episode here, working on it. That's going to bring me to the end of day 8, Dan's Messy Garage, putting a 289 into a 73 Comet. Please stay tuned to my channel for more videos and updates. Bye.